Hello, everybody. Shalom, shalom to everyone. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes for some people to come in. Please forgive my tardiness. The live was supposed to, and excuse that I've been bathing the dog. Matter of fact, okay, my apologies, y'all. I needed to go change my shirt. I had just bathed the dog. Time got away from me. I took a nap, being all snowed in and whatnot. I don't know how the weather is in other places, but out here it is mighty cold. It's lots of snow and lots of okay, yeah, I need my charger. Lots of snow and lots of, do I have my charger over there? 1 second, y'all. Lots of snow and ice and snow. But I did want to go live to give the opportunity to have an open conversation. Ooh, there we go, it's charging. Wonderful. And so today we are talking about what growth means to you. I'm curious to see what growth means to other people. We kind of had a little bit of a live the other day when I was discussing, hey, don't have all that stuff all over my floor, girl. Dealing with this puppy. What growth means to you. We started having a conversation about it the other day. And I found it intriguing, that everybody's definition of growth is different. And so with me and everything I'm trying to do with my brand, it's called Growth with Mo. My mission is to help people grow. I'm trying to grow myself, and I know how hard it can be to grow, especially in areas where you're really trying to make positive change. So I'm wondering, what does growth mean for everybody else? What do other people see growth as? And that's what I invite y'all to talk with me about tonight, is what growth means to you. I know for me, myself personally, my taste on growth has changed. What I used to consider as growth. So let's see, I was looking at my snaps, right? Snapchat, hold all your stuff. So 10 years ago, it was 2016. I was 22. Oh my goodness. I can't even remember being 22, child. And I see why I got whacking crazy. Anywho, I was looking and I could tell that I was in a place of trying to grow, but I ain't have my mind right, child. I was out there in the streets and I ain't have my mind right. And it was I was trying to be encouraging, but I was also being mean at the same time. Hey, Hernandez, how you doing? What does growth look like to you? What does it mean to you, if you don't mind answering? Y'all, I was a mess. I was a hot mess. I was a capital HOT, hot mess, okay? And I remember going to the gym, because I always been chunky, right? So I would be going to the gym back then, and I felt like growth was me getting up and me going to the gym. But in reality, I was just going to the gym because I want to look good. I wasn't really worried about my health. And so now, fast forward to 10 years later, I'm worried about my health because I'm getting older. I can't be affording to, carry one, all this weight around with me, but two, the problems that come from the stuff that I'm eating. So I've grown, in my opinion, to go from thinking that it's just about how I look and let me get this weight off of me so I can look good, versus I actually need this to be healthy. I need to watch what I'm eating, because the stuff that I'm eating is affecting my body in various ways. Not just it's putting weight on me, but inflammation. And I didn't realize that so many chronic diseases literally come from what you eat. It's not just about, oh, you chunky. You could actually not be overweight and still suffer from chronic disease because of what you eating. And it's crazy. It is hard to lose weight. It's hard to lose weight. I be struggling back and forth. When I do right, I'll start seeing some weight come off. But then I ain't gonna lie, I kind of get a little comfortable, and I'll be like, all right, I don't know, it's comfortable. I can have a little ice cream today. And then it's dope. It's dope. You try to quit that dope, and then you go back and get you a little hit of that dope, and next thing you know, I need some more. And then next thing I know, I'll puppy done relapsed real bad. Does it clap and or does it complete a seal around the toilet? I'm thinking you're talking about something that I don't think we need to be talking about. I don't think we need to talk about that. I understand you sometimes. What would help you understand me more? Because I do want to make sure that other people understand me. Like when it comes to being on these platforms and sitting up here taking people's time, you know, I want to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from. I'm just a person that is trying to grow. And I would like to help other people grow because I know that it's not easy. So what I'm trying to do is help people out with growth and hope that it helps me too. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes you need a little support sometimes. It's hard to do stuff out here when you your own source of motivation. Like, because if you ain't doing it, what's going to motivate you to get up and do it? That's why I say, like, having good friends and having good support systems, good, maybe like even support groups. I'm in a couple of support groups that help me kind of like stay on track when I'm all over the place. Because I do get like this sometimes. I get like, let's see though. No, I'm not no stripper. I'm not finna be taking my clothes off for y'all. What is up? I can't lose the face fat. You ain't got to tell me. I'm already knowing. Hey, Destiny, how are you? How are you? How are you? I would like to know what y'all consider growth. Like, what does growth mean to you? I am curious to know, you know, what other people are trying to do with their growth. I take great responsibility for myself. And thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate you. That's all the clapping you gonna see me do. I'm doing good, Destiny. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's snowy. It's cold. I don't like that. I hate the winter, but I'm doing good. We've been snowed in. Can't really go nowhere. Can't really do nothing. And that's helping me to get my stuff together on the inside of my house. Girl, listen to me. What we not gonna do, I got this puppy, y'all, and I got her some little plushies for her to tear up. She's sure enough tearing them up. My name is Mo. Everybody calls me Mo. My real name is Monique, but everybody calls me Mo. I've been going by Mo for a long time now. And I'm just a person that's trying to grow. And I'm trying to help other people grow along the journey. And not in a sense of like, because I think when people hear me say that I'm trying to help other people grow, that they think that I mean I'm trying to say that I alone solely can help somebody grow. And that's not where I'm coming from at all. That's not where I'm coming from at all. What was it like giving birth? Painful. Painful until I got that epidural. Then it was easy. Guess how old I am. How old, Destiny? You in your 20s? Are you young? You in your 20s? You my age? You in your 30s? I'm going to give a wild guess and say 26? Are you 26 or something like that? She is cotton everywhere. This is just a piece of it. She's tearing up. It's hers to tear up, so I'm not going to argue with her, but she's tearing up all types of stuff. It's going to be everywhere. I got to make sure she don't eat it is the problem, because she'll try to eat it. How in the world is it painful? So, who's asking me this? John. Okay, with a name like John, I'm assuming that you're a man. So I'm going to break this down for you as the best way that I can. Women experience cramps when they have their cycles, right? And cramps by themselves is painful. But when you are getting ready to give birth, it's like cramps on a whole nother level. Like, it's on a whole nother level. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever had your midsection hurt all the way to like your butt, and the pressure that you feel with that cramping, it's not a pleasurable thing. But a lot of women pop them babies out, no drugs, no epidurals, no none of that. They be good, they pop them babies out. I wasn't strong enough. I tried. I said, you know what? I want to have my baby natural. I don't want no drugs. I got in there and I was 2 centimeters. You got to get to what, 9, 10 centimeters? Baby, I started crying at 2. I'm 35. I weigh 190, lost 15 pounds, gained 20 back. Well, at least you lost the 15. Shoot, that make me feel like you could keep going. You could keep going. You could keep going. That's awesome that you even lost the 15. I know once you lose that weight, it started coming back. If you don't, this is like the consistency. It's hard for me to be consistent. That's the area that I'm looking to grow in. It's my consistency. 14? Destiny, you 14 for real? Girl, what you doing up on here? I'm just playing. I'm not talking about nothing crazy. So it's a safe space, even for the teenagers. I wasn't expecting you to say 14, girl. I was not expecting you to say that. 14, wow. Y'all don't tell me what y'all think about growth. What growth means to y'all. That's what I want to talk about. What does growth mean to you? Like, do y'all have any goals that you're trying to reach? Because I feel like growth is also reaching some of your goals. Setting realistic goals that you can actually reach. Is anybody working on stuff like that? Yes, I'm about to be 15. When your birthday, girl? 15. Oh my goodness. Can I remember the days? Oh, it's been almost in 2 years, girl. It'll be done been 20 years. Don't tell nobody. Since I was 15. Since I was 15. I'm 64 years old. That's a blessing to be 64. Are you active at 64? Like, are you up and like moving around and being active? Because I've noticed, like, in my family, which kind of goes into one of my growth goals as well, is that my family is overweight, and we've always been overweight. And so one of my family members, I'm not gonna get too personal just because they end up watching this live, but one of my family members is in their 50s, and they're having a hard time moving around. And I don't want to get to that point, because I notice, like, sometimes the bigger I get, and especially like if I'm not eating right, my body feels heavy. It hurts to move it around, and I don't want that to become like a regular thing. I notice the cleaner I eat, the better I'm able to move around, and the more I'm able to do stuff. Oh, look at you playing games. So put that stuff down. I'm trying to put it down. It's not as easy as just put it down. I feel like to tell somebody to put something down that they might have like active addiction with is like, just stop smoking dope. It's like, don't you think if a dope fiend could just stop smoking dope on their own, like just stop? They probably do that because they know it's messing with them. That's the type of stuff where I guess me, myself personally, I have a little bit more compassion for people because I understand the struggle. Like, and I feel like people get on the internet all the time and they make these comments and they say the things that they say. And a lot of people, whether they mean harm or not, it's like there's no compassion for a person's struggle. Like, people be struggling to do what I've learned in just the time that I've been alive. And especially since I've been an adult, I work in like the hair industry. So like talking with people as I'm doing their hair, cutting their hair, stuff like that. People struggle to do everyday stuff. People struggle with everyday problems. Like, people have a hard time doing the things that somebody else would probably look on the outside and be like, you shouldn't struggle to do that. But for whatever reason, they struggling. You know what I'm saying? And then you, whether it's intentional or not intentional, sometimes can say something to a person that'll discourage them when they kind of already battling with themselves, got stuff going on with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I would rather try to help encourage somebody that even though you're struggling with this, like, it can get better. You can keep trying. Even if you mess up tomorrow, guess what? If you wake up the next day, you could try again. You know, I'm that type of person because it's really not easy to do a lot of stuff, especially if there's like trauma, in a sense, connected to it. Like a lot of times I eat from comfort. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling away or I'm down, I'm sad or I'm emotional, whatever, especially since I stopped smoking weed, I'm going to find something to put in my mouth. I want some ice cream or some cake or something. And I know that the sugar is terrible. I know that it's terrible. When I'm in my feelings, I tend to go eat. And a lot of people sometimes, just when they down, which life is not the easiest thing, you know what I'm saying? People get down, they start doing stuff. They start doing stuff. It don't mean that they doomed to be that way forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is. Whoever said it's about staying focused, I agree. I agree. October 12th. Okay. Destiny, what you gonna do for your birthday? You so beautiful though. Oh, thank you. Try auto suggestion. Napoleon Hill, Thinking and Grow Rich. I do have that book. I have that book. I feel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am glad to know that somebody understand where I'm coming from. Cause man. Yeah, but what to do when the person you want to help doesn't want it? You got to pull your help back. I struggle with that. I struggle with that real bad. When you are, in order to help somebody, they have to want to help themselves, right? So it's like you can encourage a person, but if you notice that it's like your words is falling on deaf ears or your efforts is not, you got to pull your help back. Because then I'm going to say what happened for me, because I can't speak on everybody. But for me, when I was trying to pour into people that didn't want to change, like, I'm thinking, cause me, this is how I am, y'all. I'll be like, okay, maybe they just ain't had nobody get them encouraging words. Maybe they just ain't had nobody believe in them. Maybe they just ain't had nobody try to, speak life into them. So I would do that. And they would hear me and they'd be like, yeah, woo-woo. But then in their actions, it would show they weren't really on it at that moment. And also, the thing is, like, sometimes you have to just plant the seed and walk away. And let it get watered another kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but plant the seed. Like, go ahead and encourage that person or tell that person or whatever. And then just let it marinate on them. Because sometimes 6 months later, a year later, they'll remember your words. And it might help them to come back and do something different. But I know for me, like, waiting on it to happen right then, it made me feel like a failure. Because I felt like I couldn't reach the person. Like, I felt like I couldn't impact them positively. But sometimes you just sowing the seed is the positive impact. And then you can't, you're not responsible for their growth. They're responsible for their growth. So it's like, you try to help them. But ultimately, they got to water their own garden. You know what I'm saying? I pray that makes sense. Yes. Ooh, somebody read that word. I love it. Casting pearls among swines. That's that word. That's that word right there. That's that word right there. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? Oh. Y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Oh my goodness. My alarm went off and I don't know if they messed with it. Can y'all hear me now? I pray so. 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 Whoever left that comment, casting pearls among swines. That's it right there. That's it right there. Not everybody, and you know, the word tell you when somebody don't want to take what you're saying to them, to dust your shoes off and walk away. Because you can't, to go back and forth with a person that's committed to misunderstanding you is to get yourself in unnecessary debate. And don't nobody got time for that. Live your vibe with respect and love for this video. Oh, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that because it's not easy sometimes. I'll be honest. People always take me for a joke, I'll say, because I'm so the way that I am. But I really just care. I really care about people. Like, I don't know y'all, but I care that y'all grow in y'all life in whatever areas that you're trying to grow in, because I just care about people. You know what I'm saying? To me, especially when I was growing up, I'm like, why not care for a person just because they exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just different in that way. But I also grew up not feeling like I was loved. So I always wanted to give that love that I wish that I had. I always wanted to give that support that I wish that I had. I always wanted to be for other people what I felt like I didn't get. And I'm still like that. I'm still like that. I'll be my best friend. I was just telling her the other day, thank you so much, because it was kind of like what we were just talking about a second ago with telling a person something because you're trying to help them, but they not listening. I used to not listen. I was listening, but I wasn't in a place to apply what she was saying to me. Hold on, y'all. My puppy got my baby toy and he'll lose his mind. Hold on. Give me this. Look what you done did. Girl, you done tore his stuff up. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi to the people, big mama. Say hi to the people. I don't want no kisses. Say hi. Okay. All right. Okay. No, I don't want kisses. I don't want kisses. I don't want to play. I don't want to play bye-bye fight right now. I'm trying to do something. Stop. I wasn't in a place to apply what my friend was saying to me. And I told her the other day, I was like, you know, friend, thank you for still pouring into me anyway. Because she could have been like other people who get frustrated. They feel like you're not listening to them, so they go on. Which is understandable. You do have to do that sometimes. But I feel like the Father, the Heavenly Father, will send people to be your people, to help you through this life, because I think that we all need help. Have I experienced racism, or is it cap? I've experienced racism. It's not all cap. I'm gonna say this. I don't think that, hold on. I don't think that every person, I'm just gonna say, first off, let me say that racism is present in all races, okay? So I don't think that it's just like white people that's racist. I think that a lot of people are racist. And I think that a lot of people are biased to their own communities. But being a woman of color, I've definitely experienced some racism, especially like cutting hair. In the places that I was cutting hair, like you get up in a sports clips or, you know, a place like that, and you have all types of different customers come in. And sometimes I done had like white men be like, I don't want, you know, they didn't call me no derogatory name or nothing like that, but it was like, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. You know? And I done had people say nasty things to me. It's not been to a point to where it got like physical, bro. It's not to a point where I've ever been like physically assaulted or nothing like that, but just sometimes the nasty things that people say based off of your skin color. Your karma is sunshine to be with you. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds nice. It sounds nice. Some people talk about I'm fat, but that don't stop me from being me. I'm a white guy. You seem chill as hell. Look, I love white folks. I'm be honest. Like, I love white folks. I think that white folks are full of. Sometimes I'll be wondering if maybe my husband is white. Because I feel like white men in general, from working with them so much over the years, like y'all are a different breed. And y'all are more, to me, understanding, and y'all like to, y'all are cool with being who you are. Like, being intellects and being, y'all are cool with that. And I'm not, I love my people, but sometimes we literally have to fight to be comfortable being ourselves, because it's the standard of what we're supposed to be. Especially when you grow up in rough places, they treat you like you're not supposed to be nothing better than that. And with white folks, like, y'all always know something. Y'all always in a book somewhere. Y'all always sharing knowledge. Like, y'all don't be holding the knowledge. Like, y'all, I like white people. What? Go get it from her. She got your toys. Go get it from her. Give him his stuff. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Some people talk about, I'm fat, but that don't stop me from being me. I'm fat too, look. And it don't stop me from being me. I want to work on it. Like, I am actively trying to work on it. But it is what it is. It doesn't make you... Get off of here! It doesn't make you less of a person. Hey, I think you need to go back to sleep. I think you're sleepy. I'll put your toy up. Ma'am, please stop. Don't do him like that, because you know how he get. Don't do him like that. Stop. It's like having 2 kids, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. Everybody does have their own little style. Everybody is unique, and I think that it's important for people to feel comfortable being themselves. Like, whatever it is that you want to do, and whatever it is that you want to be, you should be comfortable enough to do so. And I just think that sometimes this world, especially with like social media and stuff like that, it just puts you in a place of feeling like you got to be on what everybody else is on, or you got to be doing what everybody else is doing. And then not only do you got to be doing it, but you got to be the best at it, so everybody can think that you just, and who really cares at the end of the day? Because these people that we come into contact with, most of them, they not rooting for you. And a lot of people, like, when you are quote unquote successful, a lot of people just want what you got, or they want to see if you can get them what you got. And if you're not beneficial to them, they're not worried about you. They're not worried about you. So it's like, for me, get you some genuine people. Get you some genuine people in your life that's going to root for you and help you to grow for real. Because growth, to me, it's like, it's inevitable. And it's the type of people that I run from. And those are the people that say, well, I done always been like this. I'ma always be like this. I ain't gonna change. I run from people like that. What you mean? You've changed already from childhood to teenage years. You change. From teenage years to young adult, you change. And then as you progress through adulthood, you should be changing. You shouldn't be the same. You shouldn't have the same mindset that you had back then. You shouldn't. Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I give you your toys for you to play with. Stop grabbing that boy toys and eating his toys. You know it upsets him. Stop doing that. Play with your toys. You done plucked all the cotton out your toy. Now you need another one. Here. Stop it. I don't want to have this conversation with you no more. Dash gone. You should be changing. You should be changing. You should be growing. That's why I'm curious about what growth means to other people, because I don't think that it has to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be, well, I want to go from working a 9 to 5 to I want to have a 6-figure business by the end of the year, and that's growth. Like, that's the only way that you can grow. That is growth. Don't get me wrong. I don't block nobody. I don't knock nobody from trying to increase their life financially. But what I'll be concerned with is like your root. What's going on with your root? Like, because sometimes people will upgrade their life in a sense and they'll grow, especially in ways that show from the outside. But what's going on from the inside? It's like, what's really going on with your roots and your inside? Because let's use surgery, for example, because I'm fat. So if I was to go get surgery, right, it would make like an instant on my body, right? And I could trick a person. And make a person think that that's growth to me. I went from being how big I was to being how small I am right now. But really, I went and cheated a little bit because I got some surgery. Okay, but nonetheless, this my new body. This my new me. I've grown. I'm good. But then I can't stop eating. So then the surgery that I had to get my body right on the outside, I'm still facing the health problems and the risk of gaining the weight back because I can't stop eating. Because I'm still emotionally eating. Because I'm still addicted to sugar. Because I'm still, you see what I'm saying? So is the growth really in the outside result, in what you can see? Or is the growth in the work that's done? I happen to think it's in the work rather than the result. I don't think it's just the result. What's up, Frisco? What's up? Dear soul, salt is white and pepper is black. To have good dinner, everybody needs to eat. Everybody do need to eat. Everybody does need to eat. That's funny to me. Salt is white and pepper is black. Are you trying to say I need a little salt for my pepper? Is that what you're saying? That is so funny to me. Maybe I need a little salt for my pepper. I've been trying to look for the pepper. Maybe I need some salt to add to this pepper because I'm a little spicy like pepper by myself, huh? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I'm about to get off of this live in a second, but I just wanted to come on. Nobody told me what they think about growth, but it's been good talking with y'all. It has definitely been good talking with y'all. And I'm going to leave this up as a replay. So let me say what I feel like growth is. I feel like growth is in the work that you do to become a better person. And I don't like to push my beliefs on people. But at the same time, when I speak, I have to speak from experience because I feel like anything else isn't authentic. And so for me, I didn't know who I was or what was good for me until I really got in a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? With the Father, with the Son. And that helped me to be able to face the truth about myself, because I do feel like growth also requires honesty. You know, it's I remember when I first tried to grow some flowers, man, I planted those seeds. I watered them. They started sprouting up. And I was excited. I was like, my sprouts are sprouting. Oh my goodness, it's so good. A couple of weeks later, all my little sprouts was just like limp out of there. Just out of there. And I didn't understand what happened to them. Like, oh no, why do my sprouts, croak? What's going on? But sometimes it's like, it's the root, it's the foundation, and I feel like a lot of people skip the root work because they just want to be appealing from the outside, or they just want to look like, they got it together on the outside. But to me, growth is really about your inside. Girl, what you got? Oh, you must be eating the owl for that thing. My goodness gracious. Growth is about the inside, to me, in my personal opinion. It's about the work that you do from the inside. And sometimes it's like, how do you get the strength, right? And for me, I need the Father. I need a high power. I'm going to be honest with y'all, because it's a lot of stuff, like somebody said earlier, well, just stop eating it. Just stop doing it. And that's easy to say. It's easy to say, but it's not so easy to do. And things that may not be a struggle for someone else, they can always kind of tell you, all you got to do is stop. But it's not easy when it's a struggle. It's just like a person. Like, say you're dealing with a person that's no good for you, but you addicted to this person. You're addicted to the vibes when you with them. You're addicted to how they make you feel, especially if y'all goosing. You're addicted to them. But ultimately that this person hinders you. You know what I'm saying? You can always tell when a person hinders you. When a person come around and your peace kind of disrupted a little bit. Or when they come around and they say things that speak on your life in a negative way. And they just saying they just talking or whatever. But our words have power. And then the things that may transpire between the two of you, and you don't need to be dealing with this person, but it's never as easy as I'm gonna just leave them alone. Like, we do that all the time. I'm just leave them alone. And then they come back around with a little text message. And then next thing you know, y'all texting. The next thing you know, y'all link up. And now it's, you know, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's like a merry-go-round. And you trying to get off. That's what it's like with bad habits. And I believe that bad habits hinder growth. Like, your bad habits is probably hindering your growth. If you looking to grow in a place and you got a bad habit somewhere, it might affect your growth. So you have to do that inside work. And I know that that's not easy. Like, I'm not sitting up here trying to tell everybody, oh, just, you know, work on your inside and you'll be better. Like, you will be better, but it's going to hurt first. Like, it's going to hurt before it heals. Sometimes you got to be broken to be rebuilt. You know, iron sharpening iron in that sense. Like, if it sharpens, you know, it's sharp. It might cut you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's what the word does as well. The word cuts. It convicts. So it shows you, if this is saying this, and I'm doing the opposite of what this is talking about. Ooh. You know? And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that that's a thing that helps you to be honest with yourself so that you can continue to grow. Growth is not just about numbers. It's not just about numbers. Sometimes it's just about kicking your bad habits. Sometimes it's just about being better for yourself, your family, the people that depend on you. You know, growth can be you work a lot because you're trying to provide for your family. And when you get home, you're tired, you're frustrated, you don't really spend no real time with them, things of that nature. Growth could be, you know what? I'm going to set aside a day, and every week on this day or every month on this day, I'm going to spend time with my family uninterrupted. That's growth because they need that time. Y'all need that bond. You need that time. And if you ain't never making the time because you're too preoccupied with other things, it could take, you understand what I'm saying? So like sometimes the growth is just showing up more, showing up better, being more consistent. Sometimes the growth is getting your mind right. Sometimes it ain't that you don't got the willpower to do it. It's that the things that you put in your mind snatch it out from you. Sometimes it's the people around you and the things that they say and the things that they do that snatch it out from you. Especially when you're trying to grow, you got to be very careful about the company that you keep when you're trying to grow. It can hinder your growth. So, you know, I'm just the type of person that believes that growth does not have to be exponential. It doesn't have to be this big colossal thing to matter. It doesn't have to be this big colossal thing to have power. It doesn't have to be this big colossal thing to have meaning. You growing in whatever area of your life that you need to grow, that's powerful for you, for your life, for your story. You may, let's just say you decide, you know what? I'm tired of being overweight. So I'm going to cut out the sugar. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to eat cleaner. I'm going to start getting up. I'm going to exercise. And you got a neighbor on the end of the street that been watching you. Not in a bad way. They just see you. Y'all see each other. Y'all neighbors. They notice that you chunky like they chunky. And then they start seeing you walking around, moving around, losing weight. And they're like, girl, what you doing? You're like, oh, you know what? I stopped eating this and I started doing that and I started walking around, I started moving, and they're like, huh, dang, that's good, you're doing good, keep going. And then next thing you know, you see them outside walking too because you done motivated them. You done motivated them just by growing in your life. You understand that? Like how it could be contagious. It could be contagious when you do something that can help somebody else. Like, and you're not doing it because you know it can help somebody else. You're doing it to help you. But it's amazing how helping you can help someone else. Like, that's like real talk, bro. And I just wish that people would have people to speak life into them a little bit more so that they will fight for themselves a little bit harder. Because sometimes it is hard. And especially when you have naysayers around you or you have people around you that want to keep you. People, believe it or not, people that are not for you benefit from you staying small. They benefit from you not growing. They benefit from you continuing to be in whatever funk that you've been in. People benefit from that. And they don't want you to grow. They will go out their way to try to plant seeds in you to hinder your growth. Because if you start growing, well, that messes up them being around you because they feel like you lower than them. And being around you makes them feel like they built up. You got to be careful with people like that. People who be around other people that they feel like are smaller than them so they can feel like they the big kahuna of the group. You gotta be careful with that. They're not a person that want to help you grow. And be careful with these people that say that they want to help you grow, but it's for their image. It's not for you. They don't really care about you. They care about saying they put somebody on. They care about saying they the reason that somebody is better. They care about saying they're responsible. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be this. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't know this. You wouldn't have this. You wouldn't be it if it wasn't for me. That's not a person that's for your growth either. Them type of people, keep them people away from you because they're going to hinder your growth. And now also, it's that narcissistic stuff that makes a person feel like I'm nothing without this person. So now you feel like if you're not connected to them, you can't grow. Or like you can't be, when at the end of the day, I don't care what a person teach y'all. If you don't hear nothing else I'm saying, hear this. I don't care what a person teaches you. If you go do the work, you're responsible for that, not them. They may have aided you because they taught you something, but you went and applied that. Don't never let a person feel like they're responsible for your actions because they're not. Even if they motivated you, even if they taught you hand and foot and they taught you everything that you know, guess who had to apply it? Because guess how many people learn stuff from people all the time and never apply it? Guess who did the work? You. So never let a person do you like that. Never let a person do you like that. My day it's been cold, actually. It's cold out here. I'm from Texas. We don't like the cold. We don't like the snow. It's snow everywhere. My baby been talking about building a snowman. I sent him out there. He was slipping and sliding. He was, I ain't going out there slipping and slide with you. But you go ahead. You go ahead. So it's been fun watching him. Oh, no! No! How you even get his hat? No, man. Give me that. I'm sorry, y'all. My puppy eating my baby his little moccasin hat. Oh, no. She done put a hole in it. Oh! Get a bully, they said. They so sweet and lovable, they said. They so cuddly, they said. Look what she done did to my baby hat. And she trying to get it back. This is not what you play tug of war with, Mia. It's just, she's destroyed it. I love my puppy, but I be wanting to whoop her. I be wanting to whoop her, y'all. I be wanting to whoop her. This morning, she ate my headphone. I had got some new glasses, and the thing is, like, you don't put stuff on the floor, right? Cause you know the puppy is gonna get on the floor and try to eat up everything off the floor. So I try to put stuff up high, but this heifer, she done learn how to jump. Baby, she grabbed a pair of my glasses, a new pair. And she ate the whole lens, popped the little lens out the glasses. Just, ooh. I done forgot what the heck I was talking about. My day, it's been cold. How's y'all's day? I'm sorry. I apologize. The dog is, she got me. You got me stressed out. Stop. But yeah, I'm just on this live talking about growth, y'all. Talking about growth, what it means to you, what it means to me. Because I'm all about growth and I'm all about the people is the thing. Like, and a lot of people say stuff like that, but they don't really mean it. So I like to get on and I like to talk because you can kind of just move. You know who you think you is. I run this pack, not you. Girl. All right. You better watch yourself. Mess around, get beside yourself. Watch out. I'm just talking about growth. What it means to you, what it means to me. I'm a person that cares about the people. I'm a people person. I'm a person of the people. Because there's a difference between a person of the people and a people person and a people pleaser. I'm not a people person necessarily. And I'm definitely not a people pleaser. But I'm a person of the people. Like, I care about people. I care about people's lives. And not because of like selfish ambition or because I want to, be nobody's saving grace. I can't be nobody's saving grace. But I can be support for people. And that's what I aim to do. Is help support people, especially if they trying to grow in any area of their life. It's so much stuff out here that's stacked up against us. And when girl, you finna know what's finna happen to you. You finna get put up. Yeah, you are. You are. I'm about at my wit's end with you. Now, I'm tired of you tearing stuff up. You just sitting around here tearing stuff up. And ain't nobody got time for that. You done ripped all the plushie out of the plushies. I have a puppy. She is baby. I have to deal with her sometimes. I'm sorry. Growth. To me, growth is like when you first plant your seeds, right? I don't know if anybody has ever tried to grow something, but when you first plant your seeds and you get your sprouts are very fragile. And I believe that that's the most important part of growth, is the hidden part, the underneath part that no one can see. And I think that everybody is so concerned these days with, looking the part, feeling like they run stuff, feeling like they the cream of the crop, that they the this and they the that nobody is being realistic when it comes to normal people. I'm a normal person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. I have a puppy. I'm a dog mom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to grow so that I can be better for the people in my household, my family, and also myself. So, like, for me, growth is not getting to a point where I feel like I'm untouchable or like I got everything in this world that I could ever desire, because all this stuff is going to pass away. When you leave this place, the things that you have ain't going with you. You can leave it to your kids, and your kids can mess it off. So it's like some things to me don't deserve the effort that it's given. And then the growth that does matter, the tiny stuff, the stuff that seems tiny. It's this book called Atomic Habits, and I really love that book because it talks about the small stuff. The stuff that's tiny, that's the stuff that really matters. Because that's when I would say that's when your faith is most fragile. Like, once you have successfully done something, you start getting arrogant. You start getting comfortable. You start being overly confident and thinking that you can't never fall off, thinking that you can't never be touched, thinking that life will always be what you've successfully gotten it to be. But things happen beyond our control all the time. So I like to focus on the root and the foundation of things. I like to focus on the stuff that's really going to carry you through this life. And for me, let go. That includes spirit. And so in my videos, y'all will see, if y'all are subscribed to my channel, or if you ever see one of my videos, I talk about the Father, the Most High, a lot. And I talk about the Messiah a lot. And I guess that's my cue to get off alive, because my daggone puppy done just knocked my whole little situation down over here. Like, girl. Yeah, that's her way of telling me I'm sick of you sitting up here running your mouth and you finna get off of this live. I guess that's exactly what she telling me, honey, because she done tore my stuff up. Anyways, I'm sure that y'all can probably still hear me. So while I'm trying to fix this, I will say that, and then I am gonna leave. I talk about the Most High and the Messiah a lot, because I truly believe that in order for a person to get to the best form of themselves, they need to check in with the Creator. You need to check in with the person that made you. And I don't mean your parents, because your parents They have their own idea for who they want you to be. And not saying that that's wrong. Not saying that their ideas or you know, the way that they try to raise you up to be is wrong. But ultimately, you have a purpose that goes beyond your parents. Like, just because your parents birthed you, don't mean that they automatically know your purpose. And so that's why I talk about the Father and the Messiah so much. I can't believe she don't tear my stuff up. I can't believe she tears up everything. That's why I talk about the Father and the Messiah so much, y'all. Because I believe that you need the Creator in order to even find out what your purpose is. And sometimes you can know what your gifts are, but sometimes you don't know how to use your gifts properly, or what you're supposed to do with them, or how to hone them, how to develop them, make them better. And stuff like that can put you in a place to where you let another person show you what to do with your gifts. And sometimes when you do that, that makes them people feel responsible for your growth, your success. They'll never want to be responsible for your failure, though. You ever notice that? You ever notice how people love to take credit for the good things you do, but when you fall off or you do something wrong or you fall off the wagon in some type of way, oh, they ain't responsible for that. They don't got nothing to do with them then. But they love to be responsible for the good stuff that happens with you. But when don't nothing good happen with you, or when stuff ain't going like it's supposed to, then they ain't got nothing for you. And that, to me, is why you have to stick with the Father and the Messiah as well, because they will never give up on you. They will never give up on you. They will never change how they feel about you. They will never stop trying to help you be better. Like, they always rooting for you. Heaven is always rooting for you. And I say that to y'all not because I'm trying to convert nobody or I'm trying to get nobody to believe what I believe. I'm just telling you that that is there. Because sometimes people feel like they don't got nobody. And I've been that person that felt like I didn't have nobody. And even with all of the people that I had around me that claimed to be my friends, my family, whatever, even the ones that would try to help me in the way that they would try to help, I always felt like I didn't have nobody. Because ultimately, the stuff that you have to do, it's a you thing. Everybody might not understand. Everybody might not see your vision. Everybody might not understand your purpose. You see what I'm saying? Like, I pray that that's making sense to somebody. That everybody might not see your purpose, your vision, and that's why it's important to be linked in with the Father. Give me this. I'm sick of it. That's why it's important to be linked in with Him. And the Messiah, I'm just one of those that believe that you gotta go through a Messiah to get to the Father. I know everybody has different beliefs, but that's my belief. And I believe that the relation, not that the Father don't love you, because He do, but I'm gonna say it like this. I be feeling like the Father patience be short. His patience be short. And I be feeling like the Messiah, the Creator is like your daddy. And the Messiah is more like your brother, okay? Your brother gonna be a little bit more lenient with you, if that makes sense, than your daddy. Your daddy ain't trying to hear that. Like, he ain't trying to hear that. He ain't trying to hear it. But maybe if your big brother talk to him on your behalf, maybe, you know what I'm saying? If he can talk to you and talk some sense into you, then it'll get you back in a good place with your daddy. You know? That's how I look at that. I look at the Messiah as a brother. As a brother that knows what to do. He knows how to do. He's already been there, done it, and he can help me to do what I'm supposed to do. And I think that that's important. I think to keep this world from turning you into what it wants you to be, that you definitely got to tap into the source. And I just believe that the Creator is the source. And I believe that His Son is everything that we need to get stuff done. Y'all, she done really tore up my stuff. My puppy done really tore up my stuff. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to deal with that later, y'all, before I get mad. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm gonna have to deal with that later, y'all, before I get mad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here's what I was saying, and I'm finna get off of here because she done broke my ring stand, and I'm praying that it's not broke. I'm praying that it's not broken, that it can be revived. But nonetheless, about the Father and the Messiah. If y'all catch any of my videos, you will notice that I talk about them a lot. And that is because I feel like in order for a person to get to the best form of themselves, which I do believe is true growth, that it takes the Creator, because he created you. So he knows the plans that he has for your life. He knew them before you was even formed in your mama's womb. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he wants for you. And that's important to me. And the Messiah is like your example. He's like your mentor, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like the Messiah will teach you how to do and how to be the ways that you've really been created to be. And it's like, how can you really get to the best form of yourself if you don't know what your best is? How do you know that you're doing your best if you don't know what your best is? You know what I'm saying? And how do you know how to go about your purpose if your purpose has to be revealed to you? It's not like we come into this life already knowing what we're supposed to do in this life. Everything has to be taught. And so it's like all of the stuff that we learn, a lot of this stuff we learn from the world, but what about what our Creator has to say? What about who allowed the pregnancy to even happen, like for your parent, for your mama to even get pregnant with you, to have you, no matter what kind of mama you had, no matter what kind of daddy you had. It was allowed. You know how many people try to have babies and can't? So I never take a life for granted. That life was birthed into this place for a reason. And I'm just a person that believes that every person's life serves purpose. I believe that wholeheartedly. So I'm always trying to connect people with the Father and with the Messiah. And if you are already connected, I'm trying to be your spiritual family. You know what I'm saying? If you are already a part of the body, like I want to be your spiritual family because it helps. It helps. My spiritual family helps me so much. Like just with them giving what's going on with them sometimes. They love to share things that help you on your journey. They pray. And I don't know about y'all, but I, for one, know the power of people that's praying for you. It's very powerful, and it makes a difference in life. So that's what I'm trying to be for as many people as I kind of can. Just somebody to help encourage you, pour life into you, pray for you. I pray for strangers all the time because to me, nobody can fix it, but the Creator can. Like, if you're going through something and there's no possible way that I can resolve that issue for you, what I can't do is pray to who I believe can make something happen for you. And more often than not, I've seen it too many times, y'all. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna cry. And I done prayed and cried even for my enemies and saw my Heavenly Father show up in their lives. They don't even know I prayed for them. Half of them don't even believe it because they're so stinking evil that they can't believe that a person like me would pray for them. But no, I pray because I believe that prayer is what changes things. So for me, growth, you're really trying to grow, you're really trying to be something different, you're really trying to do something better, pray. Read that word so that you can understand that you can do what that word says you can do. You can be what that word says that you can be. And prayer will help you to get there. So with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with a scripture. I picked it out last night when I was thinking about this live. It's going to come from the 3rd book of John. It's only one chapter in the 3rd book of John. And it's going to be verse 2. And this is what I pray for us all. It says, beloved ones, I pray for you to do well in every way and be in health as your life is doing well. That is my prayer for us all. I pray that y'all be well. I pray that y'all be in good health. I pray that y'all have a sound mind. When y'all see my videos, if you've seen my videos, if you ever run across one, I say shalom a lot. Shalom to everybody because I greet you in peace. I speak to you in peace. I want to leave you in peace. Much shalom. So that's my prayer for everybody. especially everybody on the growth journey. I pray that you be well. I pray that you be in good health. I pray that you have a sound mind. And I pray for your shalom, for your peace. May you have peace. Peace of mind, peace in your heart. May you have peace. May you be well. May you be healthy. May you become what you were always born and destined to be. That's my prayer for everybody. 3rd John chapter 1, verse 2. And with that, I am going to hop off this live because my dog really did tear my ring stand and I need to go see if it's salvageable, because if not, I'm going to have to get a new one and I'm going to be frustrated about that. So I'm going to go. But love y'all for free. Love y'all for real. Next time I get on live, I would love to see y'all. I'm going to try to make my best to do it every Sunday. People be at home. Y'all be chilling, chillaxing. Just drop in and talk to me. Aren't you the psychiatrist? No. I used to want to be, but no, I'm no psychiatrist. I'm just a person that cares. I'm just a person that prays, a girl that prays, and a girl that cares. I believe that you can get what you need to get without no psychiatrist, without no psychologist. I don't think nobody needs therapy. But that's a different story for a different day. And that ain't what we here to talk about. But, yeah, man, I don't believe in that. I believe that is a part of, I don't want to get too deep into it because, look, I'll get to going and I will go for days. But I'm going to say this. If they can make you think that you're crazy, that something's wrong with you, for you to come in and pay them to listen to your problems, to then tell you that you're fine and that nothing is really wrong with you, maybe you just need a little bit of medication to help regulate you. And now you're paying for this medicine that's supposed to be helping your mental. When what they putting in stuff, in the air, in the food, is what's messing with your mental. Messing with your health. Got you in their doctor's offices. Giving them that coin. That's what that's about. If you asked me, but you ain't asked me all that, so I ain't gonna, you know. But yeah, no, I don't believe in none of that. I believe in prayer. Prayer works, has power. I believe in prayer. I pray. That's it. That's all. I just pray. So yeah, I pray that everybody be well. I'm going to straighten my house up from all of this nice cotton that my dog has pulled out of her plushies. Try to fix my ring stand. It has been wonderful speaking with y'all tonight. It's always a pleasure to come on and just interact with other people. And I pray that, y'all be well. I really do. No matter who you are. I don't care if you got on here and said something positive or if you got on here and said some bull malarkey. Because either way, you took the time. You either took the time to be kind or you took the time to be nasty. And whichever is a reflection of you. But thank you for being here anyway. Hallelujah. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. I will see y'all probably next Sunday. Might be tomorrow. I'm snowed in, so I might get on here tomorrow. See y'all. Everybody have a great night. May you lay down in shalom tonight. May you rest in shalom tonight in peace. Have peaceful sleep, peaceful dreams. Peace to you on your journey. Okay? And I pray that you get where you're going. Much love. Love y'all for free. Love y'all for real. And I'll